Hello, and welcome to the We Are PoWEr podcast. If this is your first time here, the We Are PoWEr podcast is the podcast for you, your career, and your life. We release an episode every single Monday with listeners in over 60 countries worldwide, where you'll hear personal life stories, top-notch industry advice, and key leadership insight from amazing role models. As We Are PoWEr is the umbrella brand to Northern Power Women Awards, which celebrates hundreds of female role models and advocates every year. This is where you can hear stories from all of our awards alumni and stay up to date with everything MPW Awards and We Are PoWEr.
So there's a Simone that I think that everybody knows, but one of your many, many side hustles is the Royal Navy. So what is your background and experience and your role now in the Royal Navy?
Well, I joined the Royal Navy just before I was 18 years old as the big adventure. And I spent 8 years in the Navy, sort of joining before women could go to sea, then going off up the ladder and to go off and drive warships. So that was a long, long time ago. I'm not going to say how many, but, it's more than 10. And then 3 years ago, I was awarded the, quite flabbergasting honour of being asked by Her Majesty the Queen to become an honorary officer within the Royal Navy. And it was in recognition of the work that I've always advocated. I've always said that the Royal Navy is the thing that's made me who I am. I think the Royal Navy had an ad campaign, which is, I was born up north, but I was made in the Royal Navy. I definitely feel like that was me. And so my role is as an advocate, as a storyteller, as a promoter, as a real super fan, if you like, of the Royal Navy. So last month in November, I had the honour to lay the reef over in Leeds for Remembrance Sunday. But yeah, my job on the whole is amazing. It's advocacy. We get together once a year, which we did a few weeks ago with our fellow honorary officers on the Isle of Wight, just to come together because we come from all walks of life, from Bear Grylls to Daniel Craig to Penny Mordaunt to baronesses to ministers. And then sometimes I'm like, oh gosh, and me. And now I have to kind of go, pinch myself and go, here's a pinch me moment, especially me, honorary Captain Simone Roche. It's bizarre.
MBE.
Oh, MBE.
Don't forget the MBE. And we've got a visitor coming to Liverpool this week. So the Prince of Wales warship. Tell us more about that and what we're going to be doing this week.
Oh, I'm so excited. It is the flagship of the Royal Navy. We have the Queen Elizabeth and HMS Prince of Wales. So coming into Liverpool for a week, we have got, I think I'm going to be in and out of uniform all week. I know I'm going to have to a lot of like Superman changes or Superwoman changes, I think, all week. But we're going to be excited to welcome many of our We Are PoWEr community on board. We're going to be doing some activity with kids around STEM and education and schools. Then we've got some of our great super power community coming on board for one of a session, behind the scenes tours, you name it, and probably stuff that we haven't even worked out yet, but we'll be doing. But it's a great opportunity to bring this beautiful warship into the city and show the north of England what the Navy does and get people to get on board and get up close and personal. So I cannot wait. And I know we're all going to be on there as a team as well.
We will, and everyone can see what we're up to on our socials at We Are PoWEr.
Subscribe on YouTube, Apple, Amazon Music, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Leave us a review or follow us on socials. We Are PoWEr_net on Insta, TikTok and Twitter. Or We Are PoWEr on LinkedIn, Facebook. And We Are_PoWEr on YouTube.